I think we can all agree that the peak of Thomas's music was the classic series, both the original soundtrack for the show and the music videos that were made to spice up some of the home media releases. Mike and Jr. released so many certified hood classics, it's insane. However though, starting in 2004, Hit rebranded the series into what we know now as the Hit era. 5 seasons of pure midness and the occasional war crime. And of course they made a hell of a load of songs, 31 to be exact. So today I'm going to rank all of the Hit era Thomas songs from worst to best. And if you're wondering, no, I won't be counting variations of the roll call or anything like that. I will be counting the 2-pack songs though. Coming in at dead last, the bottom of the barrel when it comes to Thomas songs is The World Around You. All I need to do to justify this placement is by playing you a 3-second clip. Yeah, I know this isn't necessarily a unique take, but this song is completely laughable. From the instrumental sounding like the music you would find on some shitty Fisher-Price baby toy, the bland and borderline monotone singing that becomes old within 5 seconds, the overly sappy lyrics and the learning segment ass editing just makes this song genuinely painful to sit through. I still to this day cannot believe that these are genuine lyrics in a Thomas song. Next is, and I'm aware I'm gonna get some flack for this, it's Where Oh Where Is Thomas. I know this criticism might not seem valid to some people, and I understand why, but I just don't think this song fits within the tone of the film it's in. Or at least its placement within a portion of the film that I personally believe should have been a bit more somber. This isn't my only criticism though, don't worry. If you see my Great Discovery review, you'll know that I hate the usage of this kid saying,
Thomas must be found.
It really doesn't work for me. I hate using this word, but it's just cringe to me. This song also is just way too slow for my liking. I don't mind slow songs, I mean hell, my favourite Thomas song is The Red Balloon and that's a very slow song. I just think that this song isn't very sing-alongable if you catch my drift. It's not one of those songs where you feel the need to sing along. Up next is Narrow Gauge Engines. Here's my live reaction to hearing this song. Let us commence forth. This song encapsulates everything I hate about the Hit era's portrayal of the Narrow Gauge Engines. First of all, the song's general vibe and sound do not line up with how the Narrow Gauge Engines are and are framed as characters. I would expect a song that sounds like this to be about Billy or Charlie or someone. Another issue I have is the song frames the Narrow Gauge Engines as these adorable baby trains, so much so that they genuinely refer to them as cute in the song. Simply an awful song. Up next is Buffer Up and Share. This is about as generic as you can get with a Hit era song. A lot of them kind of blend together for me, so forgive me if I criticize a lot of these songs for the same reasons. This song to me is just way too sappy. I know people will say that classic songs like That's What Friends Are For are sappy as well, but I can make exceptions for those as they actually sound good and are good to listen to. Just a trash song overall, man. Nothing redeemable about it. Next is Patience. I genuinely have nothing to say about this song other than it's just excruciatingly boring. The music video, lack of a sing-along steam cloud, and boring footage used makes this easily the most nothing Thomas song. I feel nothing while watching it, and felt nothing after it. Next is the Dream Song, which is a thankfully deleted song from Calling All Engines. This might be the main contender for the worst sounding Thomas song. I don't know what kind of next level shit the people making this were on, but in what world is this song supposed to be acceptable for human consumption? Calling All Engines is a chore to sit through as it is, and if they included this song, it honestly could have made the movie worse than Day of the Diesels. That's how much I hate this song. Absolutely abysmal. Ugh. Next is, Day and Night. Oh, for fuck's sake. This song sounds like one of those bullshit songs you have to sing at school assembly on a Tuesday afternoon. Like, why is it so shit? It's giving 0 out of 10. Now we have what makes an engine happy. You know how general audiences see Thomas as this baby shit TV show? This is the kind of shit that makes them believe that. This song is utter garbage. Its repetition isn't fun or engaging to listen to in any sense of the word. Once again, a 0 out of 10. Can we please get some good ones? Okay, what's the next one?
H is for Harold. I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! Lord, no!
The specially shot footage is cool, and that is all. I want to die. Up next is...
You can't keep getting away with it!
This song is bad, but it's got an odd sense of nostalgia to it, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I have no recollection of listening to it as a kid. I will give it actual credit though for having something to do with steam engines, and not just a song with a message that has no real substance to it. And the last bad Hit era song in my opinion is One Friendly Family. The reason why I don't like this one is a pretty similar reason to all of the other hit ones. It's far too sappy and the lyrics are just so babyish, it's hilarious.
Fuck was that about? Dude, you're weird.
Now we finally get into the semi-okay ones. First up on the okay at best list is Every Day's a Special Day on Sodor. This song is definitely ass, but I like the footage they use in the music video. That's literally all I can really say in terms of positives. Next is Emily. I said this before in a video, but this song, while not bad by any means, just doesn't really resonate with me because I hate the hit era Emily. Also, at this point in the ranking, I am beyond fed up of the hit era singing. It's genuinely giving me a headache. Next is Thomas and James Are Racing. This song, at least in my opinion, is fine. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just fine. I do like its placement in The Great Discovery as it really helps to pick up the pace. It's also a very well shot scene, if I may say. I love the shots of Thomas and James's wheels, they give me heavy classic series vibes. Next is Pride. Once again, I loved listening to this song as a kid. In hindsight, it's not as good as I remember, but it's still an enjoyable one. That little bit at the start was always my favourite bit. Up next is the engine roll call. Now, I know this song is overplayed and completely pales in comparison to the original theme. And yeah, I agree, but I honestly don't think it's that bad. It's not good per se, but I don't think it's bad by any means either. On another note, I am genuinely glad they refilmed it for season 11, as the visuals for the original version are just bleh. Up next is Strength, a really nice song. I remember as a kid, I used to play this song the most when I was playing with my Tomy engines and Take-Along engines. I think it's just a really satisfying song to listen to. It low-key pumps you up and is really engaging. Also, the diesel tone mention is always appreciated. Next is the Work song. This could be a shot in the dark here, but does anybody else get construction site vibes from this song? Not the actual thing, but the Jim Henson TV show Construction Site. It's got a very similar vibe to it, which is very appropriate given the fact that this was included on the Jack in the Pack DVD. Oh, just a really solid song all round. Up next is a potentially very controversial placement, Favourite Place. I don't see anybody talking about this song and I definitely understand why, but as a kid, this song really resonated with me. I think it's to do with the fact that as a kid, and still to this day, I prefer being alone than being with other people. And the calm nature of the song and reassuring lyrics is just really nice. Oh yeah, and I just really like the shot of Thomas too, it's really cool. Next is Old and New, an absolute bop, and I don't care what anyone says. This could be my nostalgia talking, but the hook for this song is an absolute gem. I'm so annoyed that I can't play any of it because copyright, but I urge you to listen to this after the video is over. The only thing I don't like about this song is the moments when it's only the one kid singing. It's not their fault of course, but it's kinda ear piercing. Also, these shots are genuinely amazing. I love that they filmed these especially for the music video. Up next is Ode to Gordon, a song that feels way too much like a classic song to me. Yeah, is it just me or does this song feel like something from season 6 and 7? I don't know why really, perhaps it's the editing being similar to Never Give Up? On its own though, this is a very good song. It's very true to Gordon's character and the child singers do a really good job this time round. You can really feel the grandioseness of Gordon through this song. Finally entering the top 10, we have Doing It Right. I've got to say, the instrumental for this song completely carries it. The child singers aren't that bad, but the instrumental goes so hard. I also noticed that in the music video for this song, the colours are oddly well saturated. I know that's a very random thing to comment on, but the colours really pop in this music video. I'm very impressed. Just a really good song all round. Coming in at 9th place is Surprises. Now, a funny story about this song is that the only reason why it's so high up on the list is because of its usage in the Hero of the Rails DS game. Yes, I'm being serious. As a kid, I remember recognising the background music but not being able to put my finger on it because it was slightly sped up. And for context, I lived and breathed that game as a kid. All of these games were my shit back in the day when I was a young'un. I also find it really odd how much Season 7 footage is used in this song. They use footage from 4 different Season 7 episodes here. It's so odd seeing classic footage used in a very hit era sounding song. Overall, a pretty good one. Coming in at 8th place is Busy from Calling All Engines. Like I mentioned in my Calling All Engines video, I love how this song actually drives forward the narrative. It shows us that all of the engines are being worked off their wheels because of the holiday rush. And instead of conveying that information through slowly placed dialogue like in the rest of the film, it conveys the info by a song, and a fantastic song at that. It's incredibly catchy, has a great hook, and has some really cool shots that make the music video thoroughly engaging to watch. In 7th place is Determination, a song that has absolutely no business being as hype as it is. The way the children sing it and the absolutely phenomenal instrumental make for an absolutely fantastic listening experience. Now, granted, yes, the footage doesn't always line up with the song very well, as, you know, this is the hit era. Not exactly the most exciting things happen in it, but if you just listen to this song on its own and take it all in, it's a luxurious experience. In 6th place is Party Time. I loved this song as a kid. I clearly remember me running in circles around my room dancing to this song. That's how much I loved it. Easily the best part of the song is the hook. The build up to it just makes it 10 times better, and all accumulated into something I can only describe as an otherworldly experience. Just making it into the top 5 is Brave. I know a lot of people don't like this song, and I totally understand why. It's a very preachy song and it makes Thomas out to be this like entity that's on a whole other level of being, but I just really enjoy the comfort this song brings me. Thomas was my hero growing up, and having a song dedicated to how brave he was really nice. The hook is once again my favourite part, and while it does slightly overstay its welcome, the nostalgia is just too strong with this one. Coming in at 4th place is Jobs Aplenty. For the longest time, I don't remember anything about this song. It's odd because I loved The Great Discovery as a kid. I mean, hell, I went to go and see it in the cinema when it came out back in 2008. But for some reason, I didn't remember this song very well. It wasn't until I did my review on the film last year with Jay that I realised that this song goes unbelievably hard. Its placement within the film is completely justified and makes for a really engaging way of driving the story forward. I also really appreciate the amount of locations and characters we see in the music video. It really helps solidify the fact that Sodor Day is a celebration that requires a lot of work and everyone is willing to help out. A fantastic song throughout. Kicking off the top 3 is Together We Made It Happen, one of the most satisfying and feel-good Thomas songs of all time. Now, I don't like Calling All Engines at all. My review on Calling All Engines explains it very well, but I can't deny that this song is an amazing payoff for the film. The children's singing is at its absolute best here in my opinion, and the lyrics are actually really great to me. I especially love how they included the reference and footage of Thomas's dream. Seeing Lady in a hit era song is just so surreal. Just missing out on the top spot is Navigation. As a kid, this was my undeniable favourite Thomas song, no question. I remember having to get my mum to keep replaying this song because I could not stop listening to it, and yet somehow, even after listening to it for at least 200 times in my life, I still can't get enough of it. From start to finish, this song has me hooked. The constant engaging beat is unmatched and will never fail to amaze me. I know this song might not be anything special to most people, but I adore this song so much. This song and Roll Along, if any of you remember that one, are the songs of my childhood, and whenever I hear them, I get a warm sense of nostalgia that can only be rivaled by things like Magic Railroad. Actually, no, that's not true. There are a lot of things I have huge amounts of nostalgia for. But to nobody's surprise, the best hit era song in my opinion is Thomas You're the Leader. Not only is this song simply phenomenal with its expert singing and beyond catchy chorus, I think I love it the most because of what it represents. It's a celebration of the model series of Thomas, and it clearly has so much respect for the franchise. While yes, it is a rap, which is something that we never had in the model series up until this point, I think the lyrics are the heart of this song. The music video shows us so many props one last time, but it's done in a way that's not sad. It's done in a way that makes the Great Discovery and the model era as a whole feel so much grander than it already was. Regardless of the quality of the later seasons, it's undeniable that this song was a perfect way to send off the model series. A 10 out of 10 without a shadow of a doubt. Simply perfect.